All right, everyone. Today is, what's today? Monday, January 10th. It's about 10:30 a.m. 70-ish degrees out. Really nice day. Today I kind of want to just show you where I live, the plans we have going forward with the land. We did just move in here back in January, so 7 months or so now. Have made a lot of progress inside the house, which I'll show you that another day. Today I kind of want to show you the ideas and plans we have going forward for the outside. So it's a little over 2 acres total. And I'll kind of walk the property line, kind of show you ideas and fixes that we need to do. It wasn't lived in for a couple years, so it's a little bit beat up in a way. Took some work. But you can see this is kind of our entrance. That field there you're looking at, that's ours as well, which I'll walk into. The barn back there is ours. I'll show you that. So you can see here, Brindale Acres is the name of what the previous owners had. Brenda and Dale were their names. Of course, we'll be changing that. It's on this Tulane Street. But over here we have these trees. I always forget what they're called, that wrap around the perimeter, which are kind of cool. We want to put more here. Probably, I don't know, 15 feet more, just because it blocks the house across the street there from our house. Lots of bird houses. The previous owner loved birds, which I get. Birds are pretty cool. This is an angle, the other angle of the house. And again, we're inside these trees here. All these trees, I really like these trees. They do a good job shading it during certain times, and of course giving us privacy too. Kind of see the little hideaway here. Our chickens, hopefully we see them today. They free range, but they're always hiding in these trees. In fact, I hear one somewhere. Yeah, they're hard to see. They're Samani breeds, and then a couple Easter eggers too. Yeah, I see them in there. You probably can't see them, but all black. We got some babies too to go look at here in a little bit. Let's see, there you go. Kind of just getting some shade. It's really cool in there, actually. That's our rooster. One of them. We have 2 roosters. One of them has a damaged leg, so we've been calling him Hoppy. I say damn, I think he just injured it, but it's getting better. We have a fence line here. That field's ours as well, so I'll go back there here in just a second. This landscaping across this back fence. There's a lot of nice rose bushes during the spring that look really nice, but there's tons of weeds, as you can see. So that's going to be a lot of work. Add it to the list. We got the mega birdhouse tower or hotel. Kind of cool. This is our gazebo. This needs some work as well, so hopefully we're going to get it re-shingled at some point. Tried to grow a grape bush here. Grape tree? Is it bush or tree? I think it's a bush. We tried to grow one here, and in fact I left the trash there. It didn't work out. I ended up hitting it with a weed eater. But they did a really good job of putting electrical outlets around pretty much this entire yard. So I'll show you those as we go through. But you can see the overgrowth here. It's bad. But a work in progress again. Does anyone know what this is? I haven't moved it just because I don't know. It could be something unique. I have no idea what it is. Also, a lot of our fence posts here need redone too, so we'll be doing those. I'll show you later on. I'll show you where we had one get hit. This is my owl I bought to kind of keep the hawks away. Kind of getting grown over with vines, but that looks kind of cool. Helps stabilize it. This is the rough side of our pond. All of this we're going to tear out at some point and clean the rocks. Maybe even tear out the entire pond and put a swimming pool. But that'd be later down the road. How much is a pool nowadays? But we do have some koi fish and some goldfish in here. I don't know how well you can see them. More goldfish than anything, but there are 6 koi in there. 1 butterfly, and then the rest are just kind of traditional koi. Earlier in the spring, we redid this side. You can see it looks a lot better. The rocks we power wash, spray them, pulled out a lot of the dirty landscape. Added that little generic waterfall, which actually isn't working right now, so I need to pull the pump out and figure out what's going on. Do that later. There's always so many issues. Seems like anytime you fix something, you find more. But again, all this landscape here needs redone. The bridge, something that I want to redo as well. Yeah, you can guess I'm the one that went through that hole. That's the issue here. But anyway, work in progress. And I have our bird feeders that were here before, which I like. I need to refill those too. With all weeds. Terrible. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it could look so nice when it's done. A rose bush that's on its last leg, probably dead. Bird feeders. So much work here. We did grow some, we got some free tomato plants, so we just stuck them in the ground here. There's one in there, trying to grow. That's a mess too. It's amazing how quick things can grow over. Rose bushes. We bought a really nice hydrangea as well, and yep, I hit it with a mower. Barn, excuse me. Which I'll show you the inside of that here in a little bit too. See if I can get in here real quick. We got a chicken coop hidden back there that we're gonna clean up, fix up, refurbish a little bit. I'll show you those plans going later. These little clawfoot tubs, I guess they were using them as kind of like a trough. I never know how to say that word. For their, I think they had horses here in the past, which is something we may end up doing at some point. This field here, it's not huge, but it's decent size, and my plan, my idea, was to kind of make this for goats. We thought about maybe getting a couple goats. Goat? I don't know. But we'll see, because we've had a hard time making up our mind. We kind of want like a little donkey and a horse. And I'll show you, there's more land for them as well. But anyway, we got running water here. Here's our tub, one of them. There's another one on the other side, but it's kind of hard to see back there. I'll try to get in there later. Here's another little fence that divides the next field, which is a little bit bigger. I'll show you that here in a little bit. This was already dug out twice, and it grows over so fast. But our plan is to put that chicken run that we kind of started building, the frame, put that back here so they have some shade. I'll show you where they're at now. They're in a pretty nice spot, but we want to use where they're at now for something else, and I'll tell you that here in a little bit. All overgrowth, bricks, extra bricks down here. Anyway, let's go back into this field so we can tour it. The property does go back further. It's so overgrown right now with the spring and the rain we've been getting that I can't really show you exactly where. But it goes back pretty decent there. A lot of rocks, big like boulder type rocks back there hidden. When we first moved in, we had an emu, not ours, but an emu showed up in our yard, and he was hiding back here. We got these wild mushrooms. I'm assuming we can't eat them. If anybody can tell me what that is, I'd appreciate it. Maybe I'll make a video of me eating it if it's edible. But anyway, there's rocks back there. There's extra fence poles back there, posts that I may use if they're in good shape. It's real shady and cool back here. More mushrooms. But you can kind of see it. This is the back tree line. Again, it goes back another probably 80 feet. The back of the house, the barn, which we'll get into here in a little bit, as long as my battery cooperates. So at some point I'd like to dig this out a little bit, dig out some of these trees, open up the area a little bit more. Yeah, you can't see it. There's no way you can see it in the camera. You can actually see the fence line back there. But yeah, we have a lot of work to do here. But it's fun and not fun. It's been a lot of money, a lot of work. Again, we did a lot inside the house, which maybe I'll do a video later on showing you the inside, the upgrades we've made. But this is what we have to work with.